Player number 240, K Gowtham, set 34, base price 1 crore. Any bidders? And then you get like 5 crore, 7 crore, 10 crore, whatever. What are you hoping for?
Bro, it's my jersey I can wear. My wife spoke to me like, see, one good thing and bad thing about CSK is if you start the matches, you'll play all the games no matter what, how bad you perform. We will back in 100%. That's the reason why you are here. Ruturaj is Ruturaj because of the opportunities what he got.
Is there one team you don't want to play for in the IPL?
I would say Punjab.
Yeah.
Never had a good experience with them.
Which Indian cricketer will bag the most money in this auction? You're a capped player. Do you regret that in a way? Because if you uncapped, LSG probably would have retained you, right? The 4 crores?
2 Karnataka, taken 9.25 crores in Chennai, and that's perfect.
Right, they say there's no perfect time to interview a cricketer, but it is. And we have, of course, a very important man with us today. I'm talking about Karnataka's finest, K Gowtham, who still holds the record of being the most expensive uncapped Indian player. And we're moments before the auction, K Gowtham, thank you so much for your time in what is your own den, KIOC.
Played a lot of cricket here, practiced a lot here, and I think when I made a comeback to the Karnataka side, this is where I was practicing, and my first division club was Swastik, so been associated with them for a long time now. So yeah, like a lot of cricket here, man.
Yeah, a lot of cricket to look forward to as well with regards to how it's all kind of going around with the IPL auction. When I say the IPL auction, what's your first memory?
I think my first memory would be like when I got picked for MI in 2017.
2 crore.
Yeah, like the numbers, yes. Like if I say numbers didn't matter, that's the biggest lie. Number also mattered, but getting picked for the first time, it's always special. Like and icing on the cake was winning the trophy. Like a lot of learnings, sharing the dressing room with lights of Sachin sir, Harbhajan, Hardik, Rohit, name the legends, everyone is there.
Honestly, we'll unravel all of his IPL teams and we'll get into the gossip side of things as well. But I said it's a perfect time, K, because 12 years ago, you were in Meerut, making your Ranji Trophy debut. And do you remember that game? It happened literally in this week.
Yeah, I do remember, and I was actually carrying an injury. I had a stress fracture on my leg, and I was actually told, like, you know, they were about to rule me out. I told, no matter what, I want to play this game, and I won't come out of the ground. Like, so the only thing they told, okay, fine, we will give you, like, for your brave heart, we will support you, we'll do whatever. But the only thing is, like, you cannot come out of the ground. So I used to pop in a lot of painkillers. I think every session I was having about 2 painkillers. But you can say, yes, I was desperate to make my debut for the Karnataka side. And that was one thing. And when I made my debut, my debut wicket was Suresh Raina.
Yeah.
I still remember
Cotton bowl.
Yeah.
Cotton bowl.
Yeah.
You got him cotton bowl. You got also, I think, Bhuvi out.
So I got about 2 wickets or 3 wickets. I don't remember the number of wickets what I got. But yeah, like I went through a lot of pain and I did play that game.
But that's not the only first time you've gone through pain, because there's a great story. When this guy got married, he played a game right after and he kind of bowled some 38 overs in the trot.
Yeah.
Is that possible for you guys to do this? I mean, because you play the game so much, are you guys just putting everything out?
Absolutely. See, that game also I had a fracture in my foot. On my right foot, I had about 3 multiple fractures. Actually, I had not checked it. In T20, this happened, and I never went to a scan or whatever. I just took a X-ray, and in the X-ray, it was not seen. But yeah, like that game, I got about 14 wickets, a 6 and a 8, and I had a 50 and a 48 or something like that. So yeah, like, you know, when you play for the pride, when you're passionate, I think these things doesn't matter to me. Like, you know, when I go out there, the pain is kept aside, and it's about how strong you are in your mind. It's more of what you want to do for the state and what you want to do as a cricketer.
Yeah, absolutely. Words to, of course, hold by if you're a young cricketer watching this right now. And they say no pain, no gain. Talk about a gain, because 6 years, 6 months, 6 days earlier to the day, this man hit a couple of sixes. 11 ball 33 against Mumbai Indians for RR. Do you remember that game?
Absolutely. That was a game changer for me, actually.
Brilliant.
So, yeah, like going in, Like, you're looking at Bumrah bowling at one end, Mustafizur bowling another end, Hardik bowling another end. So when I was walking in, Pollard gave me a slight sledge. Oh, you want to do a Pollard now? So so because we were in a same Mumbai Indian setup, and that sledge was actually a good thing. It gave me a little bit of a kick. It's not that I didn't have the kick to win the game, but these are the matches which shows the character what you want to be. But never, I was very clear in my mind. I know it was just one hit away, and I backed my strengths. I knew I could hit that no matter where he bowls. And the next one, deposited. So.
Yeah, it was brilliant. In fact, till today, he's been practicing those shots. I'll ask my editor to just add those visuals right now in terms of the cheekiness that this man has, but he also has power, and we'd love to see that. Your inspiration was Budgie, and he wore his heart in his sleeve. Did you kind of grew up watching that era? And of course, we had great individuals like Rahul Dravid and Sachin Tendulkar who were very timid and of course let their bat do the talking. But when you grew up, people watching like Harbhajan and stuff, did you take that and say, yeah, I want to be that?
See, my first game was when I watched the test game. I was a ball boy. India, Australia playing in Bangalore, where
2008.
Yes, where Michael Clark made his debut and got 100.
Correct.
So I was a part of, I was in the bowling thing. But I still remember Adam Gilchrist tries to, just before lunch, he tries to play a shot and then Harbhajan goes full length and he catches like a cotton bolt. So that shows the character of a man, he wants to win from anywhere. He had a lot of aggression. That is what, for me, it's more of expressing yourself.
Correct.
Yeah, it can be in any way. For me, it's more of being aggressive. Any approach the game with a very aggressive manner, so that the best comes out of me. I don't have to hold anything back. Only when I'm aggressive, I feel the best comes out of me. And when I'm enjoying, basically.
Yeah.
So even with, I think just what the Maharaja got concluded. So in that also, I was just having fun. That is what I need. Even if you say the 2018, 19, whenever I get a ticket or whatever, I celebrate. Basically, you need to celebrate because you have worked.
Correct.
All these days you have worked so hard and you're rewarded for that. If you're not going to celebrate the rewards, what's the point?
Exactly. And I don't understand players, even in other sports, if they score a goal, for example, and they don't celebrate, you worked so hard to get yourself in a platform. So celebrate for sure. Stay tuned because we're going to, of course, speak all things IPL auction next, and that's going to be a watch. Right, so let's do a little role play right now, okay?
Also,
let's imagine this is a little IPL bag of names I have. Player number 240, K Gowtham, set 34. Base price 1 crore. Any bidders? And then you get like 5 crore, 7 crore, 10 crore, whatever. What are you hoping for? What is that 1 or 2 teams you want to see at the table?
See, being very honest, it's not about the numbers for now. It's more of the opportunities what I want. I'm looking to play more games. Probably from the last 3-4 years, I've not played enough games, and I want to go to a team where I can contribute for the victories. It's just not about playing. It's about how and what are the contributions what I can do, and what is the impact what I can get onto the table for the team. So when it comes to batting, what is the where I can do an impact? Say if I'm getting about 4 or 5 balls, what is the maximum I can do? Say 4-5 balls, if I can score about 15 runs, I think my job is done. See, most of the times when I've played any game, I've bowled with the new ball. So how can I maximize that opportunity? That 1-2 overs, how can I contribute?
Yeah.
Those are things I'm looking forward to. And yeah, definitely being a local boy.
Perfect. Thank you. Being a local boy.
Thank you. Being a local boy, you will want to play for the RCB team. Yeah. Being a Bangalorean, you will expect. But see, again, it's... Thank you.
And you'd be a great fit for us right now. And I say us in terms of RCB fans.
See, again, it is the demand and supply.
Yeah.
You have played enough cricket here. You know the dimensions. You know how to bowl on these wickets. Are they looking at in the same angle, in the same aspects? If they are, do you fit their bill? Do you fit their team combination? Honestly, I would like to be a part of RCB. Yes, being a local boy. At the same time, anywhere the opportunity rises. Even with LSG, the grounds are big. Spinners love to bowl on those grounds. So that is again one more option which I would look to. And KKR, they've retained two spinners. See, I'm looking at a cricketing aspect. When they are keeping two spinners, yes, there will be some assistance for spinners. So going to KKR also will make sense for me. So these are the angles which I would look at.
That's incredible. Where will you be watching the auction from?
I think from the home, like I'll be chilling.
You won't be chilling, you'll be nervous. Come on.
I like, see, being
1 minute. Sorry.
Sure.
This is a jersey you can wear
what?
to interviews.
Right?
Official, it's not a normal.
Right?
Is it?
That's the
What?
only BCCI is conducting interview. You can
Bro,
wear
it's my jersey I can wear.
They will pull down the thing. It happened with one of the jerseys.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಬೇಕು ಸರ್
So all
ಏನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಕಾಂಟೆಂಟ್
all
ಇಸ್
the
ಕಿಂಗ್
stuff that we're just saying.
No, here also you can use the half whatever.
ಯಾ
Right, here we are, take two. Apparently, we had to change the attire, but nonetheless, we still have the man. Getting back to that IPL conversation and the auction, yeah, like, is it butterflies in the stomach when you see your name go up?
Yeah, like once it starts off, maybe then there will be butterflies, and it's actually like it's the 8th or 9th year I'll be a part of the auction, and still it's as good as it's new, and the butterflies are really high. And yeah, once your name goes up, you want someone to pick up one of the battens. So
And you'll be in day 2 of the auction.
maybe.
So that's the 25th. So 2 plus 5, 7. You never know, my friend.
Hopefully, if that is what it is.
Because your number's always been 7, your Indian number is 34. So I don't want to say Tala for a reason, but there's something with 7 in you.
See, I do follow a lot of Mahi Bhai, so yeah, that's the reason why I had the number 7. And yeah, there are that is the only thing which I can think of. So,
Just talk to me about your base price. How do you choose as a player what price you want to put yourself in?
it's just that, it's just the mindset. Like for me, I always started with the lowest what I could, but this time I thought, okay, let me have a different change. And if you deserve to get better, you deserve to get picked, you will, no matter whatever you put your base price on.
Okay, the last time he played an IPL game, guys, it was not a good game for him personally or his team, because at 167 for no loss in 9.4 overs. What was that match?
See, I think both of them played unreal, unreal striking. Travis was hitting every ball, every bowler. If I have to look at the positive side of it, I was the most economical and I had the most number of dot balls. So yeah.
None for 29, 2 overs was economical that day, which is great. But did it also give you an indication of how cricket's moving forward and 240, 260, 280 is now aram se?
See, that is again because of the impact player rule. When the impact player rule has helped the batters to play freely, because he has enough time. Like for example, even if he gets out, he knows there are batters coming to fill in his shoes.
Yeah, I think the 2023 IPL was scintillating. Of course, participated for LSG, impact player multiple times. You've cited a few words in terms of your past franchisees. When you talk about Rajasthan Royals, the word opportunity comes to mind. When you talk about CSK, the word family comes to mind. We'll start with the latter in CSK. You didn't play a single game, but I love it. True Karnataka.
I've taken 9.25 crores from Chennai, and that's perfect.
But what was the highlight for you in that season? Or the low light, because I know you dropped the catch and then Mahi gave you a stinker for look.
No, he never we never spoke about the catch. In fact, I went up to him and asked him what do you think? Where did I go wrong? He told we all are Indians, man. We never go reverse cup. And in fact, I lost the ball because of the lights in the Dubai stadium.
Yeah.
So I lost the ball, and then he never none of the teammates or anyone came up to me and told you screwed it up or anything. It was just about, see, nobody wants to drop a catch, right? And in fact, I fielded almost all the games. So they believed in my ability. That's the reason why I got an opportunity to go and at least field. It's about learning from your mistakes. So I did speak to him. I did Okay, what was that I could have done better? Like the proper insights. See, even though we lost the game, nobody held me, or like nobody uh, blamed me for that. Whatever. The mindset, the it's more of the family, what they made sure, like you're secured, the family is more in a good space. See, they only believe in one thing, is like, what mental space would you like to be in? Like, your family has to be secured, you are in a COVID year, you want people around to be happy, secured, not infected, all that. They kept a track on everything. They kept a track on what's happening with the family. Like, we were pregnant then. They made sure we went for scans at the proper times, and it was, we were in Dubai when we had to do that second scan or third scan, something was there, and then we had to do that green corridor they made, like completely. It was just walk in straight to the thing in a normal hospital, because we had to go to the hospital to get the scan. We cannot do a scan inside the bubble, right?
And that was all because of
yeah,
CSK.
we all were allotted, like we had these service department kind of a thing, where you prepared your own food.
Okay.
So when you stay in a hotel room, it's more of like you'll get stuck. You'll have a lot of other things, because it's in a bubble.
Correct.
We all had separate houses, so foods were cooked in the one house. It was going to another house. It was coming here as well. It was automatically, the team bond was much better.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like these things.
I just want to ask you about the clarity that they provided you. Fine, you didn't play a single game, you won an IPL, and it makes you feel good at the end of the day. But like every cricketer, you want to play as much as your team as anyone else. So how is it sitting, waiting for your chance, but not actually getting it for CSK?
No, they told me in the initial days only. My wife spoke to me like, see, one good thing and bad thing about CSK is, if you start the matches, you'll play all the games no matter what, how bad you perform. We will back in 100%. That's the reason why you are here. But when I was a part of CSK, I think they had 89 players out of 14 years of IPL. So that shows how much they believe in giving opportunities. Ruturaj is Ruturaj because of the opportunities what he got today by CSK. Because any other franchise having the 4 failures, they would have looked into some other opener. But CSK as a franchise, they believe in that ability and capability of a player. Like, these guys completely believe in making a player than judging him over a couple of games or a 4 or a 5 games. It's about giving him the whole of the season, and then see if he doesn't fit the bill, he doesn't fit the bill no matter what.
Yeah, it's an awesome stat that you throw there. 14 years and they've used like below 90 players, which speaks stability. One franchise which speaks instability, and I'm sorry, Punjab Kings or Kings 11 Punjab, you played for them. Anil Bhai was your coach. There was a lot of good players in that setup at that time, but something just didn't click for you. Why?
I think, again, instability, reason being insecure. A lot of insecurities, they put in a lot of insecurities. Like, not exactly from the coaching staff, because coaching staff has always played cricket and they always know what exactly it is. They know how to play a T20 game, and they know there will be ups and downs. But when the franchise gets in that selection process, or picking a team, a lot depends again on like how and what you're giving as a player. Like, you want to give 100%, but when a franchise is getting in your way, or we want you to perform no matter what, like everyone will have ups and downs. Like, it cannot be rosy throughout, right? But they always were result oriented. Probably that is one of the reasons why a Punjab Kings or a Kings 11 Punjab has never won a title.
And like, cricketers are human beings, and let's not make a mistake about that. So I just want to put you on the spot right now. Is there one team you don't want to play for in the IPL?
I would say Punjab Kings.
Yeah.
See, again, I'm
pick you up, bro.
I'm just being very honest. Reason being, I've never had a good experience with them. There are other things, just not about cricket. There is other things as well. Like, again, we were in a COVID year. Say it's tough on them as well as tough on a cricketer. But it's not that I have something against them, but it's not the way I would want to be treated as a cricketer. I think there's a lot more what I wear on my sleeve. Is like, when I play for a team, it's always I give 100%, more than 100% on the field. I never keep anything back. But I wouldn't be I wouldn't give more than 100% to Kings 11 Punjab if they pick me. Or a
Oh,
Punjab
big
King.
words from the big man. And I'll tell you what, Ricky Ponting, if you're watching this, you can take a page out of the, of course, great Shane Warne, because he was, of course, the project of Shane Warne in that RR days. So hopefully Punter can take a page out of that. Or you play for someone else. According to you, which Indian cricketer will bag the most money in this auction?
Rishabh.
Rishabh? Not KL.
Rishabh.
I said KL, all these guys are saying Rishabh. But why do you think Pant has that little X factor that KL doesn't?
See, one, he's a left-hander, wicket keeper. I'm coming from a place where, as a cricketer, I'm analyzing one, your middle order is sorted, your captaincy material is sorted, and he's going to play long.
Yeah.
He has much more years left in him than a KL Rahul. KL Rahul, say about another good 5 to 8 years. But a Rishabh Pant you can brand him, you can make him a brand of your franchise. So yeah, like, investing on a player like a Rishabh Pant is something which any franchise would think of, reason of these XYZ factors. And being a player like him, explosive batter, even when he comes in the middle overs, he bats it like a power play. So what more do you need?
When you say Rishabh Pant, I instantly think of an incredible journey that he's had. But I'm thinking to myself, you mentioned the left-handed point there. A lot of people mention that. Is it almost like if you're born left-handed, you're going to go for more money naturally?
When he comes, there are spinners bowling. More or less, it's a leg spinner or a left-arm spinner.
Correct.
Like, I can tell there are very few off-spinners who can bowl against Rishabh Pant. So, yeah, like now, thinking about the advantage, a left-arm seamer can't be as successful as he can be against a right-hander. When a Rishabh Pant is batting, the opposition team will be thinking of not bowling a left-arm spinner, not a left-arm seamer. They'll be either thinking of a right-arm spinner or a right-arm fast bowler. Whereas if you miss even a fraction of an inch, he's going to hurt you bad. I can tell you, he can hurt you bad. Even from the ball one, he can strike. And if he's set for 10, 15 balls, he can strike at a 150 or a 180 strike rate. So these are things which you think as a cricketer. Like, I am telling the numbers for an Indian cricketer. These are the aspects which I'm
And do you
adding
think
up.
Pant will go to Punjab? Everyone's saying Punjab.
See, again, he's worked with Ricky. So probably he has a good rapport with Ricky. But why Punjab? Because they have the numbers. They have the money with them. So it's about the bling, my friend.
Yeah, it is about the bling. So speaking about the bling, you mentioned Pant there is the most expensive, at least in your opinion. What about the bowlers? There's Siraj, Shami, Bhuvi, Ashwin, if you want to put him in that category as well.
I think you're forgetting about the India's number one bowler right now. Like, he's gonna get big bucks. Like,
how much?
Honestly, if he goes somewhere around 15, I'll be surprised. He might be fetching about 18.
I agree with you. That'll be a big one.
See from the last 2 years, he's picked up about 92 or 95 wickets. So the stat says it. The man can bowl with the new ball. The man can bowl with the old ball. So your bowling, like, your 4 overs is sorted.
I agree with you. I was actually, again, thinking cynically from an RCB perspective. What is your dream scenario come the 25th, okay? Is it that you see RCB and an X team going for you, nip and tuck, and RCB rope you in, and they promise you 14 games a season? Is that the dream for K Gowtham right now?
I'm just, to be very honest, I'm not expecting them to give me 14 games. I'm expecting them to just give me 4 games. I'll prove myself, and from there on, I'll earn my spot.
Yeah.
Like, it's something which I would thrive on. I would never want that surety of 14 games you give me, then I'll perform. No, give me 4. I'll make sure I play the rest 10.
Yeah.
Because I'm someone who puts that pride on myself, saying that I'm good enough to make that 4 opportunities to my best of ability.
Yeah, because I look at last year's success with RCB. Swapnil Singh was a huge part of it. Do you see yourself as an upgrade in Swapnil Singh? Come on, Gowtham.
See, I am just being a little modest here. I think I'm a little, like, I would say, like, with the numbers what I have, like, current whatever I've done with the Maharaja, what has happened of late. I think I bowled with whatever opportunity I got, and I think I've done well. So I know the ground much better. I know the wickets much better. I know the groundsman much better, maybe.
That's true. I tried telling the viewers right now in the next minute of trying to play Krishnappa Gowtham's agent right now. Because if you guys are watching this video, multiple reasons why you should pick him in your team. First of all, a wealth of experience. Played for bloody 5 teams in the IPL. An off spinner, so matchups. He's tall. he can field hot spots, can bat. And of course, no other cricketer, name me another cricketer if you're watching this, who's taking 8 for 15, not talking about Stuart Broad here, and 134 in a game. What is that? When did that happen? Was that the best day ever in your life?
Absolutely. I think I was fortunate to have that kind of a day. If I go back, I think it's something which nobody plans for. It's just one of those mad days of your life.
Yeah, it's mad because even though it's not registered as a T20, so that's also part of the record books. Still, go check out those highlights if you guys can. Just again, coming back to the auction really quickly. You're a capped player. One game that you played in Sri Lanka, the ODI, got Minod Banuka out. Do you regret that in a way? Because if you uncapped, LSG probably would have retained you, right? For 4 crores?
See, playing for the country is something which we all that is something the ultimate goal for you as a cricketer, and I don't regret one bit of it. Like it's always it is the pride what you carry, and I think my tombstone will have the number going with me. So like it's a pride what you carry, and when it comes to playing for the country, I think there is nothing which is equivalent to that. Let it be whatever you play for the IPL, you play whatever league, but playing for the country, playing for the nation of billions, where a lot of cricketers wish to.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So that is again the pride what you carry. Nothing can beat that.
Beats that. Was that an emotional day? Who gave you a cap?
Absolutely. Hardik gave me the cap. Emotional, yes, of course. Like, there's nothing else which can, like, the whole of your, cricketing journey. There is a replay on your head saying that, okay, all your life you were striving to get this cap, and when you get it, there's a lot more thoughts which are running in your head. Like, okay, it is actually happening. It is like it's real. So it's just not about you. It's about the family, your struggles, your family struggling with you, with all the ups and downs. I don't think there is anything which can equal into playing for the country.
Okay. What next for Krishnappa Gowtham? Because often fans would ask this about any cricketer. And you won the Vijay Hazare, you've won the SMAT, but that elusive Ranji Trophy title remains. Is that now the ambition in the twilight of your career?
See, again, with the opportunities, whatever I get, I want to maximize it. Yeah, definitely playing for Karnataka again, winning the Ranji Trophy is something which I'm looking forward to. I was not very convinced with what they said, like, they're looking ahead. Thanks for serving Karnataka cricket, but it's fine. It's a journey what we all go through, right? And we have to evolve. We have to take it in our own stride. And when they say they are in a transition, I would have liked to be a part of the transition where it was slowly transited but not exited so quickly. It's not that I not done whatever I could do with the previous Ranji Trophy whenever I played, and I think I was a joint highest wicket taker as well. And whenever I played the games, I think there was never a doubt, or nobody, like, not one person in Karnataka or anywhere in the country, they can say that no, he played selfish cricket. They would never say, because that is something which I always thrive on, and that is something which I always valued. One is being selfless, play for the team, try to win the game for the team, no matter how bad shape you're in, give it all. And I think I've done that, having no expectations. And I think I've been on a good side and a bad side, which is okay. Like, when there is good, there is bad as well. When you go up, you need to be ready to come down.
Okay, and obviously an all-rounder, so I have to ask you, batting, bowling, or fielding. As a batter, how much do you like that side compared to what you do with?
See, again, this is something which I like to contribute. It's not about, see, if I had to play my own, like, I'm looking at my numbers, there are a lot more opportunities which I got. I could have maximized, but we were looking to declare at the earliest. We needed quick runs. I always want team to win, not the individual numbers. See, if you're destined to do it, you're destined to do it. You're destined to get something, you're destined to get something. I played a lot more of India A than the Indian games, and like, I was that close to play for the Indian test team. Was a part of bowling setup in the England series. Like, I've had a good share of luck, but it's just that extra bit never went off. But I don't regret any bit of it.
Okay, super. Quick singles, because he's taken a lot of them in his career. So let's keep it as rapid as we can. The best piece of advice you've got in an IPL dressing room?
Just be yourself.
And who was that from?
Shane.
Shane. Bikes or cars, K?
Both.
Okay. Your best sneaker that you have right now in your house?
Right now, I think retro, Jordan Red Chili Retro, which is 93.
Lovely.
Yeah.
That's
So
amazing.
that is something which was one of the first ones by the Geordies.
Which captain would you rather play for? The Dhoni ODI captain, the Virat Test captain, or the Rohit IPL captain?
What is that you want? You want me to tell one format, or you want?
No, so if you have to go back in time and play with either of these captains, because Rohit has been a phenomenal IPL captain, Virat Test and Dhoni ODIs, you could only choose one. Who would it be?
I think a lot more of Virat. Reason being the aggression, what he wants, like winning feel. It's not that these two guys don't have it, but Virat is already seen, like he wants to seal the deal. No, now it's
Yeah.
like in your face kind of a thing. So I like that part of it.
Okay, super. Your best friend in cricket?
I think everyone gels really well with me right now. I think Siddharth Manimaran from Chennai, we were like together throughout the IPL. He's a youngster, 24, 25-year old. So he was always there, and we all had our time.
Okay. The toughest batter you bowled to?
Rutu picks me really well, so yeah.
Okay. Most memorable IPL match you played?
Mumbai Indians, RCB, against RCB also I got a quick fire 20 where the match changed, and then getting Virat out bowled in the first or second over. So these
Okay.
two games.
Last two, dosa, idli or vada?
Dosa.
Okay. And finally, for all the young cricketers who desperate for an IPL contract, what is your words of wisdom to them?
If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. You don't have to be desperate to get an IPL contract. You need to be loyal to yourself. You need to just go there, do your hard work. See, no matter how hard you try, it's about the opportunities will create only when the franchise or the talents or the scouts look at you. So you just need to be as loyal you can be. So you just go out there and do what the best you can. Remaining is left to God.
It's God's plan, as one man famously once said. And we'll leave it there with K Gowtham. Thank you so much for your time. Hopefully to see you in RCB colours, sold for 10 crores, as Malika Sagar would probably say in Jeddah right now. That's all we have in this cricket.com special. Thanks so much. Subscribe right now and check out Maverick and Farmer for some incredible coffee too. Cheers. Good
Cheers,
stuff.
boss.
Good stuff.